Hello, how are you? And good evening. This is Tina Ballet. Let me check in on the sound before I get into tonight's captain's vlog. So, sound. Okay, there we go. We got some audio. Yes. All right. So I had mentioned in yesterday's live stream that I had watched a movie and I said I would speak about it in another live stream. Well, here we are at the other live stream. Okay, so wait, do I have any music going on? Let me see. What? I don't have any music going on? I guess it's not necessary. Let's see. Because I thought everything was already set up. Mm, Okay, let's see how this is gonna sound. Wait, do I hear it? Okay, turn it down a little bit. Down, down, down. Come on. Hi, Annabelle. Did I change songs? Hold on. Okay, I guess that's all right. All right. So Friday, I made it a blockbuster night. On Friday, I chose a random. Okay, turn this volume down. Okay, turn that volume down. Welcome in, thumbs up, subscribe, chat in the chat. Okay, so on Friday, I made Friday a blockbuster night. I saw a movie. I don't know if I saw it Friday or if I saw it before Friday, and I was like, okay, I'm waiting till Friday. So I watched it on Friday. It's this movie I had no clue about. I actually looked up an actor that I um, enjoy viewing, named Tony Todd. His name is Anthony Todd. But yeah, he goes by Tony Todd. He changed his name to Tony Todd. And I looked up Tony Todd. I don't know exactly. somebody mentioned him somehow, or I saw something. I don't know exactly how that started, but all I know is I went and looked his name up on a streaming app to see what movies were available. And I saw I saw a movie called, can I say that? I don't know if I can say it. It's the title of the movie. I don't even know if I can say it. Like, it's two words. It's two words, two syllables. And I watched it. The first word begins with the letter B, and the second word begins with the letter A. And yeah, I watched it because it has Tony Todd's name connected to it. So when I started watching it, I saw Tony Todd like narrating, and I was like, "Oh, is he just gonna be narrating, or is he gonna be in the movie?" So okay, so he started narrating. It starts with him narrating the at the beginning. So I call this a blockbuster because I went in not knowing about it. I hadn't seen anything about it. You know, you kind of go to Blockbuster or anywhere else. Oh, what was that other place called? Hastings. It was a place called Hastings where you could rent movies. I think you can rent movies at Hastings. You can buy them, rent them. Hastings had it going on. I ain't even looking see what all Hastings had to offer. Um, I knew they sold books. It was like a little mini little bookstore. But yeah, so I when you see something new release, you're not sure of it, but maybe the cover or the thumbnail is intriguing, and then if it got a name on it that you're familiar with, oh, that's coming home with you so you can watch it, right? So you can see what's going on. So that's how I chose the movie, and it started, and then I stopped it because it kind of was like, so I went and looked up the trailer and watched the trailer, um, so I could see what I was about to view. So I watched the trailer and I was like, okay. Well, actually, I had looked up movie reviews, but then before I started watching movie reviews and other people's opinions, I watched the movie review and I was like, okay, that's enough. I'm good. Like, okay, I watched the trailer of it. I can go and I can watch the movie now. So I went, watched the movie, saw the movie for what it was, and had had a good time watching it. Had a good time picking out uh, what was going on in the movie when it first, not when it first come on, but maybe about the second scene, I was like a bit like okay. And then and then it was another, let's see, towards the end of the scene. No, not the end of the scene. Towards the end of the movie, when another character was introduced, at first I was like taking a back, like gasp, and then I was like, leave her right now. I was like, leave her right now, cause she like hold him down, baby. Let mama have a turn. Like, no, no, you stay right there, girl. So, but the other character didn't know anything, like we watching the movie, we done seen the flashbacks and stuff. So, we get the heads up, and the other character didn't. So, yeah, it was a fun time. It was a fun time, and I was I was a bit on the money. Okay, speaking of money, because yeah, it's some money involved in this movie. And when it actually played like a game, like some games are in the movie, and then it has characters. So I liked how the character name game cards was coming up. I like the game within the movie, like the main movie was like a game itself. That's how it felt. And then you had the actual games with the different specific characters, so that was obvious. But yeah, I like that the movie itself was a bit of a game. And then I was like, okay, okay, now go home. So it had that element of like rush and anticipation. I had to calm myself down. I was like, okay, okay, that's the music. See, the music, like tempo had sped up. So I was like, okay, okay, that's the music. Um, yeah. So I'm like, okay, now go. And then the character got out, and then I heard, or we, a sound was made, and I thought it was another character. So I was like, oh man, now you got to go back in. So and then so they went in, and I guess they thought, I don't know, but I was like, well, how you know if that's your, I don't know, but whatever. So the character wound up going back in, and but it wound up being a new character being introduced, and yeah, it was cool. It had like all the elements of a horror movie. It actually reminded me. I kept thinking of the Blackening. It was reminiscent of the Blackening because it evolved around games. Um, but yeah, the Blackening, that movie was like specific to black topic, black history, and this movie was just games in general. Games, just games specifically, games. Like just playing games. Like like the board games you grew up with. Uh, and what do you call that? Operation and Jenga and what's another game? Battleship. Like it was those like specific board, like just games and yeah. It was fun. It was fun to see because I just kept thinking of the Blackening. I was like, oh, okay, the Blackening. And I looked up the Blackening because I could not think of the name of that movie. I was like, what is that name of that movie? So I typed in something close to what I could recall, And then I wound up, but it wasn't right. It wasn't right what I had thought the name of that movie was. Um, when I was trying to recall the blackening, um, but I just wound up typing in Juneteenth, Juneteenth, Juneteenth horror movie. I typed in that, and then so the blackening came up. I was like, okay, that movie is called The Blackening. Okay, okay, right. So it was kind of reminiscent on The Blackening, just to be. I was like, oh, so this what The Blackening was kind of supposed to be a bit, but not necessarily. It's different. It's its own thing. And when The Blackening did come up, I saw that both movies were released in 2022. Um, so I was like, oh, okay, so that could be why they're similar. They could have possibly had like a similar theme that year, or when they were making the movie. It could have been like a similar theme for a movie fest, what have you. So that's what it seemed like was going on with those two movies involving games. But yeah, I saw the one that was available for streaming. I wasn't talking about the Black and I was talking about the other movie that I saw. Available for streaming. I don't even know if I could say the name of it. Yeah. I don't even know if I can say the name of the movie. Um, and yeah, it was good. It had all the key elements, and then you think it's over, and then it's almost like a supernatural, and I'm element added to it. I was like, oh, what? So then rock paper scissors was played in the movie, and I was trying to look and see because one of the characters, like whatever you lose on rock paper scissors, that game, that's your consequence. So on one of the characters chose Q. He chose paper, and so I was like, okay, it's gonna be like a little something, something like a little paper cut, and it was more than a paper cut. I was like, what type of paper is that, Lord? I was like, like, what type of paper is that? I don't know no paper that do that. Get it away, because paper cuts already like, and then so you got this game with this paper, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So then his I don't know, it looked like yeah, it looked like mm, it looked like some uh he wasn't going to college with for to be a doctor after that game. So um it was a scene that had happened. Oh yeah, because it was a game. It was the battleship game, and dude, it was his turn, and he took his consequences like up in the chest area, like in the shoulder area, at the upper shoulder area. And then after that scene, they moved to like another area of the house, and I was looking, and they showed him, and he didn't have like a mark in his jacket or nothing. So I was like, ah, look at that movie magic, bit of movie magic. So I was like, oh, that was cool. You know, you watch some movies and some things happen in scenes, and then like the next scene, it looked like it didn't happen. You know, and people pointed out. So the movie I'm talking about scene, had a scene in it to where like you'd be like, where's the evidence of what just happened? So I just thought that was so cool that was in there. So I was like, okay, so either he changed jacket or maybe they did this scene before that scene. However, it's cool. It's all right. It's good. And um, with the recruiter, I'm like, what in the heck is the recruiter coming over to the house, eating up their food, talking about he didn't get the scholarship? Like you could have said that in a letter. They done fed you, they think you got to tell them that he got the scholarship, and you asking for the recipe for the meal, and the mother said it's store bought, and she was like, I'm gonna need the grocery store to that. I'm gonna need the name of that grocery store. I know, right? But like, girl, really? You ain't got no other option for him? You up there like you got good news, and you ain't have no good news. You done told this boy that he not gonna get the scholarship, but you whatever. So then okay, so at the end of the movie, um you see Q is taking like his box to the car, and um I'm like, okay, mama, you going with him, right? You both of y'all need to be moving. Um, you could live in the same area, especially if he moving. Like, why is you staying there? So, I mean, like she had been wanting to leave since before he was born. So I'm like, okay, this is a good time to go. So, so they play rock paper scissors. I'm like, no, y'all ain't playing that game. Like, y'all ain't had enough of that game. Like, I wouldn't play that game again. Like, so they play rock paper scissors, and they actually start off the movie playing that game. And so yeah, they end the movie playing that game, and then uh but yeah, I was like, I don't know, I don't know if y'all need to be playing that game after what y'all went through. But yeah, he's going off to college, and she's staying there. I'm like, you need to be going with him. And whether you move in the area or not, you need to be up out of there. And then she go back in the house, and um I see like maybe she paints, or maybe he paints, or maybe it was something put up to block some of the light from coming in to the house for them to get that scene. I don't know exactly though. Um, but yeah, she sees something on the table that brings in the supernatural element to the movie. And then I'm like, yeah, you need to be running about the door and catching him riding down the street. So, but she just set it down like, oh no, like she just standing in awe, and like you don't, I mean, okay, and now run out of the house and go and catch him riding down the street, cause yeah, you ain't gonna tell him about it. You ain't gonna run and catch up with him. You're not doing that. Oh, okay, you're not doing that. So that was my blockbuster night. Now going back to some more of the movie. Now that was all that I enjoyed of the movie. Okay, I enjoyed it. That movie was pretty cool, pretty fun. Um, uh, it was cool to see all the boxes being checked, and creating a movie. The creations of a movie. You could see the effort, um, being put in there and the creativity. Now you have when they go into the house, and I guess they split up a bit, and then one character, um, she kind of felt like she was um lollygagging a bit. I don't know exactly what that means, but like just she was just sitting around. She might as well had pulled out her phone and went live. Cause she wasn't looking for nothing. Like I wasn't looking for nothing. She just was looking at stuff. Look like just just like I'm like, girl, what did you waiting out your time so that y'all can get you just waiting it out. So that's what it looked like. It looked like she was just waiting it out so she can be like, I did, I look, now let's go. So yeah, she started looking at stuff. I'm like, girl, you supposed to be in there looking. She ain't doing a bit much looking. Like she just was just coming up with rap lyrics and stuff. I mean, if she had a pen and a pencil, she probably would have started writing it down. Like, like okay, girl. And I don't remember what her game was. Did she get a game? Huh? I don't remember what her game was. Cause each player got a game. I'm not sure she got a game. I'm thinking. Huh? Um, what was her game? Uh, hmm. Her game could have been one of the shorter ones. Somebody forfeited. It might have been the first guy. The first guy might have forfeited. Oh yeah, I remember her game now. Her game wasn't forfeited. Her game was Connect Four. I remember now. I remember that scene now. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Her game was the Connect Four game. Um, okay, I remember. That scene about looped me for a second there. It came to me though. Okay. And another player played Jenga. And who did the other player? What was his game? Oh yeah, his game was Operation. The first one was Operation, I think, and then one played Jenga, and then the other one played Connect Four, and then another one played Battleship. Yeah, so that was cool. That was cool. Um, hmm. and Q was like, I don't know what you want to call Q. Mario. He was collecting the coins. He was like Mario in Luigi's Haunted Castle or something. Mm. And yeah, what happened to him? Oh my goodness! I was like, oh my goodness, right? So his backstory. He was given a backstory. Like when it first come on, you don't know exactly what's going on, but then you get the flashbacks of the backstory and his what do they call that? His lore. So you get a bit of his lore and see what see see why he tick like he does. You know, see what make him tick. See how he got to be who he is. So that was pretty cool to see it. Like when you first see the first flashback, you're like, oh, okay, cool, cool, and then it goes left, and you're like, oh, snap, and it kind of reminded me of um the character in Full Metal Jacket. What is his name? Zach? I think his name was Zach. I'm not exactly sure. But it kind of reminded me of a character named Zach. Um, so that was cool to see. I think the mom, not his mom, but Q's mom, I think her name was Maria. I could look it up, right? I'm doing all of this by memory. Um, I could look it up. It's something like Maria, and if it's not Maria, um, something she's talking to him like earlier in their high school days and chatting with him, getting to know him and stuff. And she sees like an interaction because I don't know, wait, I don't know exactly why the, but yeah, she supposedly was going with Spade because Spade come up and like, why are you talking to my girl? But I don't know if like Spade just did that or if him and Maria was going together for real. But I don't. It didn't seem like it. Maybe they were over. Um, but yeah. So Spade come up with um his two shadows, his two buddy pals, I guess, whatever. So they have and they have words, and so she like leave him alone and stuff like that. So um that happened, and then so you think, okay, Maria cool with him, he cool with Maria, and but then you find out that Maria listened to Spade. Spade told Maria to walk down, to like take another path. So while Maria was walking with him, she took another path. And I guess I was like, Maria, you ain't think nothing was up with that? Like, You just listen to Spade like that? You ain't think Spade was gonna do nothing? Like, okay, all right. So she walked down where Spade had told her to walk while she was walking with him, and Spade and his um two pals um rock dude. Like, oh my goodness. I was like, oh my goodness, he survived that. Oh my goodness. So that happened. And so Maria was trying to plead her case. Maria was like, I didn't know. I didn't know what they were gonna do. Boo boo boo. I was like, yeah, it do kind of seem like you set them up because you ain't think Spade was gonna do nothing. Like that didn't come to your mind. Okay, I guess. So dude kind of felt like she set him up because that's what Spade did. Spade said, "Oh well, Maria set you up because he had told Maria to walk down that way, and Maria did." So it do kind of seem like Maria was in on it, but Maria was saying she didn't know. She was a child. You know, she was a kid. Y'all was in high school and stuff like that. She didn't know that that's what they were gonna do. That's why I was like, you didn't know, like, okay, Maria, you ain't know. But yeah. So um, Maria tells Spade that Q ain't his. This is before they go looking for Q. And I'm like, are you just telling him that? Or is it gonna be that Q is um the math dude's son? Like, is Q the math dude's son? Like, I don't know. I think Maria was just mad. That's why she told Spade that, but I don't know. So yeah, Q boy, oh my goodness, Q was crying. I mean not Q, Spade. Spade was crying. Spade was like and then when the mask dude turned and then because Maria was sticking Spade. So when his battleship got sunk, and then I was like, okay, so where you going now, Maria? His back? What you doing? So then when it was the mask dude turn, um the mask dude took his turn by himself. I was like, you finna go over there and do, but he got the thing and he boom right in his upper shoulder, and Spade saw that. Spade was like, oh head no, like Spade was like, I should have moved when you said we needed to move, Maria. Spade was like shook. Spade was like, he was over there crying, and he saw that dude took that to the shoulder. He was like, he was shook up. How the folks say, he was shook up to the core. He was so shook he stopped crying. Like he was like he had an epiphany. Like his whole life flashed before his eyes. Like he saw it all. He had all the answers. When he saw that dude do that, he just was like, oh snap. Like this dude here is a different something another, cause he was like, oh my goodness. He was like, he shouldn't have messed with this dude. Like he knew this dude wasn't the one to be played with, but it's too late now. Like you should have like you can see it. It's available for streaming. He just was like, what? Like that dude just, boy, he got right with Jesus. He got right with Jesus in that moment when he saw dude do that. You could see it in his face. Like he got right with Maria. He was like, I ain't got shit to mess with this boy. He looked like, oh my goodness, this the wrong boy to be messing with. Well, it was a man. They all grown up. But yeah, his whole demeanor changed. He was bawling, and he saw that dude do that, and then he was like, "Whoa, he's been delivered." He was delivered in that moment. Oh yeah, okay, and it's another scene. It's another scene. I think I don't know his name because I'm not looking at any data. I'm just going by memory at the moment. Um, it was another character. I guess you could call him the one that wore the cap. Okay, so the one that wore the cap. Uh, yeah, the one that wore. I think his hat was backwards till he took it off. Yeah, I think he did wind up taking his hat off. Um, that one, the one he was vouching for Q, because the other two they were like Q ain't gonna come, and he was like, yeah, he is. He gonna come. I don't know, Q, like, but okay, so him, he heard some he heard some water running, like he heard some water trickling. It sounded like water trickling, and he was like, when he heard the water trickling, he was like, Q, is that you? Q, is that you? And he came to the bathroom and he just walked in the bathroom. I'm like, if he was in there using the bathroom, you finna just walk all the way up in there? Like, ugh, whatever. But I was like, I guess, like, I think the door was open, so he walked in. Either it was closed or open, but either way, he just kept walking in the bathroom. I'm like, what is you trying to do? Like, that you just gonna keep walking in and all the way into the bathroom till you see him. But like, ain't you don't think nobody else in this house? But okay, I guess not. Whatever. Oh my goodness. And so yeah, it wasn't like a trickle, like so you would think. But I'm thinking when I think bathroom, okay, it's possible somebody could be using it, right? So I don't know why you walking all the way in. And then if it's not Q, then and he ain't answered, and you steady walking all the way in, who you don't know who you walking in on. But okay, so it's another character that it's one of his like buddy pals, and then he ain't looking behind him, he ain't looking beside him. Like you 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 don't think to look behind? Okay, you don't think to look behind you. You ain't thinking to look behind you. Like you don't know how. Okay, but yeah. So those were like a couple of scenes that I was like, Okay. You just walked all the way in the bathroom. What was you expect? I don't know, but whatever. So you finally saw stuff. You saw something, but oh, hilarious. But yeah, with the music changing tempos, it had that element of angst. Like you best get the move on. You best get your move on. Like it did have that added with what was going on. So it had everything. It had everything there. It had the games and things. It had the background and surprises. It had surprises as well. Surprises. So that was cool to see. Um, the movie theme along with Tony Todd hosting the movie's viewing viewing entertainment at the evening. So that was cool. I like to see he was on the keys. He was on them keys. I was like, got a little tickle to him on them keys. Yeah, okay. So talking about a movie available on a streaming platform. I watched the trailer before I watched the movie. Tony Todd is in it. It is a horror movie. Um, hmm. I didn't know what kind of paper that was that they were playing rock, paper, scissors with. I don't think I know that paper. I don't think I know what kind of paper that is. I thought it was a regular sheet of paper, but I I I, I don't think so. Not what it did. See, let's see if I can. No, I can't. I can't. Tag that. Oh wait. Um. How do you? Hmm. So okay, here we go. Movie. Um, horror. Is it two words or one word? I think it's two. The movie. Okay. Okay. the there. Okay, so yeah, that was cool to see all the elements, all the ingredients that makes up a movie. That make up a movie. You know, you got this ingredient, you put that in there, you put a little this in there, then you got a little acting going on, and then bam, you got a movie. A movie magic. So yeah, that was cool to see a bit of the movie magic element. So when the movie was ending and not Cube, Q was putting his last box in the car. I'm 3 months. His arm ain't bandaged. Okay, okay. He's a what do you call that? A quick healer. Um, is he still going to school to be a doctor, or has he changed his uh studies? Inquiring minds would like to know. I would like to know, is he what they I, I don't know. I don't know. Because I wouldn't mind knowing, like, what you going to school, like, what you studying, what are you studying, let me know. You studying to be a doctor? And the woman, she was like, yeah, your grades are good, but not that good. Like, what? Oh my goodness. And that's something, like, when you sitting up there doing your best and you know your grade's good, and then somebody's talking about something not that good. Like, okay, go on to school and continue and work it out. And he gone. He gonna continue to work it out. So that's good. Now he went on ahead. I'm just not. I was like, okay, mama, why you ain't going? Like, you hop in that car and go with him. Like, and Spade gone, and like, you the only she the only one there. She the only one left. Like, uh-uh. And hopped in that car with Cube. Like, I keep calling him Cube because the cube at the end of the movie. um Cube. Uh yeah, you need to go ahead and go roll with Cube because I don't know why you still there. Like, you been wanting to leave. This is a great opportunity for you to leave, but I don't know. Maybe she owns the house. She been wanting to leave though, cause that's what her and Spade was talking about. So, but Q talking about coming back to wash his clothes, and I'm like, why she ain't getting in the car? And then especially seeing that Q, why you ain't running out the door to go catch him? Like, okay, girl. Why aren't you running out of the door to catch up with him? Like, okay, like, and she just looking like, huh? Could this be? Could it be? Could it be a cube? Could it be? I don't. She don't even look like. Could this be possible? She ain't looking like that. Like, because she's just studying the cube. Like, how did this cube get solved? Like you ain't pivoting your head around the corner and things like that. That's why I'm like, go run and get Q so he can make a quick sweep of the perimeter. Okay. You acting like y'all only got one door in and one door out. Like that's why she looking like how could this be? Because she looking like they don't own a back door. Like okay. That's how she was looking at that cube like, hmm? How did this get solved? She ain't looking around. So that leads me to think there's no back door in that house. No back doors, no windows, just front doors. Just no side doors, no nothing. Just one way in, one way out. The way she was looking at that cube and stayed in that house. It was like, how could this be? We were just in the front yard. Like there was only us in the front yard. Points for knowing the movie I'm talking about. Okay. Let's check. Um, yeah, Q was coming up with them coins. Q boy, he was Mario in the game, like for real. Like I was like, okay, now go. I was like, okay, now go home, now go home. Oh, mm. Oh, Maria saw Q1 at home. Maria went straight to space. Cause I was like, I don't know. I was like, what you gonna do? You gonna stay home and wait till Q get home, or you out? She was out. She went straight to Q. She said, "What?" It's the one that he. Oh, oh my goodness. That was at his grandma. I think that was his grandma. Right. Ooh, okay. So let's change the topic here. Let me see. Um, pull up the oops movie and read the description. Okay. Um, looking for it. Looking. Wow. Is it available? It was just available Friday. Okay, there it is. Okay, so the description reads during a gang initiation, 4 recruits break into a house of horrors whose reclusive owner draws them into a twisted game to exact his revenge. It's directed by Bill Paisley. Paisley. Starring Tony Todd. Um, let's see. McKinney, Lele, Sellers, Kelly, and subtitles in English. It's a Quiver distribution. Released in 2022. It's an hour and 25 minutes long. The horror thriller TVMA. For my tour audience. Oh yeah, that uh the movie I watched for uh my Friday blockbuster. That was my Friday blockbuster. Sunday blockbuster was Sonic 2. And Sonic 2 did more of the watching than I did. Oh, yeah. Like, whew, I'm going to have to watch that again. um, I did like how it came on. I saw the beginning of Dr. Dr. Robotnik um, making uh, uh, mushroom coffee and having that quill. He had that quill, and I guess I have to watch the rest of the movie to see how he got the mushroom land. He had that mushroom land rigged all the way up and through. And what's the red one? Knuckles. I'm not too familiar with the other the other colored the other colored Sonic. I think his name is Knuckles. The red one. I'm not too familiar with him. Um, but yeah, then here comes I think his name Knuckles. Um, he's like, where you get that? And then Dr. Robotnik, it's like uh something like uh from a little uh speedy animal on the planet Earth or something like that. And I'll take you to him or something like that. So he trying to get up off the planet. He done opened up a portal, and it's people coming into the portal. He trying to get out of the portal. He trying to use it to get out. Like, okay, well, I mean, you just not figuring out how to open up the portal. Um, cause it looked like you did it pretty easily. You did it when you was ready. I don't know. Um, but yeah, he opened up the portal to get back to Earth. I guess he had to make the machine to generate the energy that it takes to open the portal. So I guess that took as long as that took for him to generate that energy. But yeah, he had the quill, so he utilized the quill to jumpstart this uh, tower, um, Tesla tower, to open up the portable to get him off of this mushroom planet. And oh yeah, I guess that happened. And yeah, after that, I went night night. Oh wait, did I see a little bit more? I might have saw a little bit more. Yeah, I saw a little bit more. Sonic is friends with the people in the neighborhood. People that would have, I guess, was questioning him in the first one. They now, say hey to him now, which I don't get how they could hear him saying hi and then him saying hi in reply because he already gone. Unless the sound travels to his ears, but he like pew like gone already. Like he like pew, and he like hi, and then the other person say hi. I don't know. Okay. Um, how how Sonic hearing his reply? Cause Sonic gone. You know, unless it's like a fast run, a fast slow run. But anyways, dude said hi, and then Sonic is about to go to sleep, and he has a dog friend and something about him having to wake up and go somewhere. I don't know. Sonic got responsibilities now. Um, and I don't know. Look like he got some roommates. I don't know if they family or what. Um, yeah, and then that's about all I saw. Cause I was like, oh, y'all finna send Sonic to do what? Like pick up your laundry? What? Pick up your dry cleaner? Like Sonic got cheap? Like what? Alrighty then. Oh yeah. What? Oh yeah. Sonic was trying to save somebody, and he started driving, and there was a bunch of like fireworks or whatever in the truck, and so he was he had kicked them out, and they was going different places, and um the person he saved, he was like, "You're a bad hero" or something like that. And then I was out of there by then. Oh no, no, that happened before. Yeah, that happened before. So Sonic was up all night helping somebody, and then he went to go to bed. And as soon as he laid down, somebody woke him up and told him to go get their dry cleaning or something. Told him to get something. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to watch that later. Who's ready for a intermission? Let's see her. Hmm. I don't think I can really fun at the moment for intermission. Hmm. Let me find. No. Not yet. All right, that's a bit about all of the movies for now. Captain's vlog wrapping up. Um, Bit of an update of sorts. Uh, crochet socks are at the beginning stages right now. Um, you can guess the movie. You can let me know. I didn't look like I could even put the movie in. Maybe I could have put it in the title. Maybe. Um, but yeah, that'll be all that I'm going to have in this last thing. Except, hold on, cause I do my let me get my captain's vlog log. Okay, so I've started a sock. Boom. It's very at the very beginning stages stitches. Okay, so captain's vlog. I've also uh, joined a stitch along. Yes. Uh, so yay, happy and excited for that. I did see granny squares in my future. So Granny Squares is in my future. Very beautiful um, colors, Granny Squares of all seasons, and I do like a seasonal color theme. Ooh la 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 la. I just got an idea. They're saying that, with the seasons. Easter just came and went. So you got all kinds of color schemes. You can create uh granny squares with me. Yeah, me too. So yeah, I'm looking forward to having a I don't know exactly what it's called. I don't know if it's called this, but I'm gonna call it that. A granny square board. I'm looking forward to having a granny square board. I don't know if you need more than one. As many as I need, I'm looking forward to having it. Um, because I have seen it, and I think I've seen a small one, and I think I've seen a larger one. So looking forward to seeing or having my own. I think what you do with them is you can stretch your granny squares to your size. It's called blocking, right? So I think as well. So you can block or shape your granny squares to your measurements and things like that. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to crocheting my project with this uh stitch along. It's called a stitch along. So looking forward to that and this pattern that I chose. Perfect. Perfect. Um, so that's coming up. Also, my coloring sheet. I colored all the coloring sheets for. I'm up to date. So yesterday I colored May 4th coloring sheet, and I'll be ready to color today's coloring sheet. I have gone back into like a previous month and started coloring on that coloring sheet. Um, and there's a few other coloring sheets that were in previous months that I wouldn't mind coloring. So that's how the color by numbers are going. Like I just got color by numbers in my life. Like somebody told me about it, and I finally um, got the color by numbers for myself, and I have been enjoying it. And what they said, and they recommended it. It it's all good. Like it's all right. They were correct in recommending these color by numbers. So far I've colored like over 35 pages. Like color by numbers has surpassed my regular coloring sheets as of today. It's skyrocketed up there now. So yeah, I just learned that the months have a coloring sheet for each day of the week. So just learned about that. Like I was seeing like a little bit of it here and there, but yeah, I just clicked on the daily tab and learned that each day of the week has its own coloring sheet. So I'm adding that to my repertoire and enjoying that. And yeah, it's fun. Got my stylist. I got a new stylist um, that feels more comfortable when I work with it. Yeah, it feels more comfortable. I have two stylists that I use at the moment. My other stylist needed to be replaced, So yeah, I replaced it, and I'm enjoying the new stylus when I color. Um, and that's all for Captain's vlog at the moment. 'Cause that's all the new things. Yeah, that's all the new things. So close out the Captain's vlog. Mm. I gotta get my stitch marker ready to add to the first stitch. Cause this pattern goes round and around. Um, Attempting to crochet. I'm not now, but I've started the cozy sock pattern. Like it's gonna be like a warm sock. The other socks that I was gonna create, the other slippers that I was looking at, they were more slipper like for you to like wear with socks. I'm looking for more of a sock pattern that I can wear without socks. So I need the stitches to be closer and closed like a sock. So this pattern that I've um, curated is looking like it's going to give me the coverage that I'm looking for, and the coverage and the warmth that I'm looking for. And it looks like it can be made a few ways, like a boot. I don't know if I want to make the boot, so I don't know if I like the boot aspect. I, I have made a slipper boot before. What I might do is bypass that and just make it a tube sock to see how that goes. See how I like the tube sock. I haven't, I haven't, I have made a tube sock, just not for myself yet. Um, I've made baby baby tube socks. Uh, so yeah, that's on the go. That's the crochet element. And movie wise, I think I mentioned everything that I was liking about the movie. That I was speaking about earlier in the live stream. See if there's anything else I can say about the movie without saying the name. Oh, well, I tried not to say the name, y'all, because, okay, it was released. Oh, it's rated R. It's rated R. It's rated R. It's a horror crime. Um, an hour and 23 minutes. We got over the overview. Watch movie. Okay, and then we got reviews. Now that I've watched the movie, maybe I'll go back and watch some reviews. Maybe. Um, you can watch it on YouTube, but as well, it looks like. I just Googled it, and all kinds of viewing options are available. All kinds of viewing options are available. Okay, so you got, oh, see, he got a name. What was his name before he turned into that? Was it Keith or Kevin or Cal? I think it's something like that. Like it started with a K or a C. And then Q kind of reminded me of from Moesha. Moesha daddy. He kind of reminded me of him. Like he looked like a little baby Frank. Um but I was like, maybe it's just the hair, because he might look like King Tut with that hair. I was like, okay. Um okay, newscaster. Marissa, that's her name. What did I say her name was? Maria? Marissa. Marissa is the mom's name. Wow. Oh, wait. That's the young Marissa. Okay. Okay. Cricket. Cricket was the one that was about to start studying. She's supposed to be looking around in the place. She about to, if she had a pen and pad, she would have started taking it out and started writing. Because she said it too. She was like, I need to write that down. You ain't bring your flip pad so you could jot it down, girl. Okay, so this is Mama. Meet Melissa. Melissa? Melissa. Okay, that's Sellers. Marcia. Marcia. I don't know why they spelled that different. Marissa. The young Marissa has a C in her name, and the mama Marissa has an S in her name. Well, there was a C. Somebody tried to correct something. And the grandmother at first I thought kind of resembled um Christine Pounder. She kind of resembled her. I'm trying to think who else she resembled. It's another lady that resembles her more so than Christine Pounder. Miss Jacobs. Now, is Miss Jacobs the grandma? Oh, or no, this is the recruiter. I think Miss Jacobs was the recruiter. Or not recruiter, but the person talking about the scholarship. The person that had a scholarship. I think that's her. Okay, his name was Cecil. Cecil or Cecil. Okay, and the dude with the hat, the one I said he had a cap on. I think he had a cap on backwards. His name is Tuck. 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 Oh, they was two different people. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that's a bit of movie magic. I thought he played both parts. Guess they said that's what you're supposed to think. I don't see who played the mom, the grandma. Uh, the grandma not on here that I can tell. Unless her name was Tanya. No, not Tanya. Yeah, I don't know if grandma went by Tanya. There's somebody on here named Tanya. They got a 4.2 out of 10 on IMDb. Mystery, thriller, drama, crime, action, horror. Okay, so it even has a bit of a different um, description. Just a little bit. It's a little different. A gang initiation goes wrong when a group of four recruits break into a house of horror as they're all forced to play deadly games for their lives. Win and you live, lose and you. hmm Okay, got some writers, Jonathan and Bill. Okay, Grandma. Grandma is Sherry L. Walker. Sherry or Sherry? Hyundai. Lele. Elsie, Cashier, Cashier, Kazar, Kelsey Kazar. Mm. Marissa as Melissa Sellers. Melissa Sellers as Marissa. TV Guide, Wikipedia, anything else? I'm looking for something. Oh, there it is. There we go. Let me see what it say. Uh, Released October 14th. Wow, ready for the season. Mystery thriller. Um, Anything else? Tomato reader. Tomato. Tomato meter. Tomato reader. I'm just saying it all kinds of ways. Uh, 70%. That sounds a bit up there. Popcorn meter, 66%. That sounds a bit up there. 27 reviews. What to know? It's more entertaining in theory than execution. But if you're looking for an amusingly cheesy slasher, this will fit the bill. That's what this some critic critics conscious read critics reviews. Author, writer, director Bill, best known for his scripts for Cobra Kai, is clearly having a bit of fun with this cheap and presumably intentionally cheesy horror romp. Rated it a 3 out of 5. Is a funny, charming piece of B horror cinema that has what it takes to stand film among the many B movie cult classics. Top critic. Oh yeah, that's okay. So the critics are loving it. Loving it. Good, super low budget horror. Acting was very good. Script was just okay, as was the directing. A little more money and another script punched up would have served this movie well. This says Even T. Oh yeah, the people loving it. Yeah, it's a blockbuster. What? Somebody said ain't nothing new here. Okay, I'm gonna stop reading these because uh I thought it was a bit new. Like, well, I mean, from that point of view, that was a different turn of a review. Like, okay, it might not be like, whatever. That's that person's perspective. So yeah, like I mean, okay, yeah, we've seen movies with games, but we hadn't seen them with the classic games that we grew up with the board game. Okay, well maybe we've seen it already. Okay, well we hadn't seen these people do it yet. How about that? Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Foot Locker sell t-shirts too. Okay, okay. And so does Finish Line. They both sell t-shirts. We can all sell t-shirts. Like, so what it ain't new? Like, I mean, it was cool though. It was cool though. I didn't mind it for what it was, for what it is, for what it be like. I didn't mind. I didn't mind the likeness that it had of other movies. I didn't mind. I actually, I, I got a bit excited. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I was like, okay, okay. I was like, oh, yeah, like, and then he was playing it. He was playing the games too. Like, I don't know. That might be a bit new. Uh, just a bit. Like he was in the game too, and he was playing it, and he was accepting his consequences. Like, come on, man. He wasn't playing his game from afar. He wasn't a spectator. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a participant. He was a game player, taking his turns and his losses. Yeah, but yeah. Well, if we've seen it before, like I said, everybody can sell, you know, t-shirts. You got the different, the roller coasters and things. I mentioned what I enjoyed about it. So, do watch it yourself and form your own opinion yourself. Should you choose, you could see that perspective. I guess I could see that perspective. I mean, but I like the perspective of it being the blockbuster, you know, movie night aspect of it. You see it. cheesy. You see it if you want to call it cheesy. You can do that. You can have fun, a fun B movie rock. You can see it as that. You know, a surprise, a surprise movie viewing cinema experience. Like I said, you see the thumbnail, you be like, what that? Hmm. You pick it up, look at it, turn it around, look at see who all in it, read the description, and take it all home. And pop some popcorn, you get your things and things, and enjoy the film. Oh yeah, that's cool to see that uh, people enjoyed it, and it's okay. You called it out, called it out. All right, called it out. Okay, all right, yeah, okay. It might not be different. Oh, oh boy. For the cinematic experience of it all. It was all right. When they were standing in front of the house, I'm like, uh, okay, y'all don't see them cars passing behind y'all, but y'all ain't concerned with that. Okay, I mean, make your movie, like hand clap, hand clap. You got a movie and it's streaming. How about that? Hand clap for that. Oh, oh my goodness! I'm like, okay. So then they was, so yeah, the movie was all right. Like every thing it brought to the table, like it was cool. I'm like, okay, we ignoring them cars, all right. And oh, okay, so you walking up to the front door. Okay, okay, at least you tried it. You tried it. Okay. Well, I guess y'all look like y'all making a movie out in the yard in front of a house. I guess that's all right. That's cool. Like enjoying the making of it all. And then when they went um back, supposedly maybe back, maybe to the side of the house, then I was like, okay, so we're gonna try another way. Alrighty. So then she was like, come here guys, look, I think I found a way in. Like, okay, you don't know that, you didn't check it, you just saw it and thought that you called them and then it might be a way in. Okay. But okay, girl. So then they open it and they flashing they light. I'm like, y'all don't see nothing? Like, them lights didn't flash nothing. Like, are y'all flashlight working? Like, they had them on. But that was cool to see how you can create a scene and not have to have what the character's looking at be shown. So that was pretty cool. Because maybe if they did had a scene what was down there already, maybe they say they but from out of there. Maybe that's where it was all going down at. But yeah, they flashlights didn't show them nothing, and the camera didn't show us anything either, so we didn't know what was in store. So that was cool. Uh, that the scene was just them peering and showing their flashlights instead of showing what the flashlight showed, whether it showed something or nothing. That's cool creative concept, right? Right? Concept and construct and editing and imagination. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe. TTFN. Toodles.